The urge to run away and live in a cottage with a garden and some farm animals has never been stronger. Okay, but actually that little cottage looks absolutely adorable, and maybe replace the tea with some coffee and I would be set. Or I just need access to the internet so I can like continue doing this.
Yeah, so we keep streaming and
yeah.
I mean, this is where I described that I live. I live in a cottage in the woods, like 4 minutes away from Toronto. So I still get like high speed. I can like drive into the city, but like my place is super cozy.
Oh god, super cozy is what matters the most. I need all the pillows that I can get. Please, all the cats. Can I like not cat like me? I swear to God, if somebody says, "But cat,"
But cat, you're already.
what do you mean? More of me? No, I don't need more of me. I need like the feline, the little furry creatures. That's what I need more of.
Well, now I'm imagining like
some boxes would be great.
Yep. Now I'm imagining like a little army of small cheapy cats just like running around and managing all the stuff in the background.
Everything is scuffed and broken forever.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, why am I getting so much leg right now? Just like in the background, just like little cats, just like all the wires like tangled up. And
6 versions of me are just playing Valorant.
Yeah.
Independently of each other. They're not even like duo or trio. All of them are playing separately. Too anxious to talk to each other.
Aww.
Hey there, lovely beans. And today we're going to do something different. We're going to be reacting to some Witches vs. Patriarchy. And as you may have noticed, I'm not quite by myself on this one. Alice, would you like to introduce yourself just a little bit?
Hi. Yeah. Thank you for having me. I'm Alice. I'm a witch, technically. And Kat invited me to look at some witch memes because I haven't gotten a chance to do that yet.
I mean, I've been needing a little bit of expertise. So I might live in Massachusetts, but I don't know much witchy stuff myself. So
yeah, we'll see what we can do together.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just a bunch of fairies dancing around a tree with the moon on the back. Gang. Yeah, no, 100%. I would typical Tuesday, yeah. Just especially here in the cafe, we just like to we have a now canon tree in the center where my friend Merksy lives up in it, and every once in a while she's like a little scared because there's just like a group of us dancing around her tree, and she's just like, hey guys, please no summoning demons. And we're like, no, it's all cool, it's fine, I promise.
I was like, are they dancing today, or is this actually a sacrifice?
Yeah. Should I be worried, or am I to be like? Should I be worried that I'm in danger, or is this fine? Enter Ralph Wiggum meme.
I'm in danger.
All I ever wanted was a modest little home, nothing fancy. Usable kitchen, a yard with the dog, a secret bookshelf door that, hides a sprawling, candlelit Victorian library with rolling ladders on every wall, and a cantankerous ghost librarian. I don't ask for much.
No, that doesn't seem like a high bar to reach.
Right? I mean, why can't we all have that? Why don't houses just have this?
Yeah, why can't I just have a nice candlelit library with rolling ladders that I would definitely not be like abusing and just constantly being on, but like and having that cantankerous ghost librarian yelling at me every 5 seconds. But
it's okay. If you get on the good side, then you can chill out there with them and it's all good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I would always be bringing them coffee or tea or like, I gotta find a ghost who's also a fan of matcha so we can just enjoy some matcha lattes together. That would be good. I would love that.
It is true, actually. Like growing up and seeing that depicted in different movies, especially like probably Beauty and the Beast is the main one that I think of having that kind of library environment and kind of thinking that all houses would have libraries like that. Like yeah, of course your house would have a room that just is where you put your books in your library and where you go read and like,
A lie told to us by Big Librarian by Big Book. Jesus Christ. I was sold on a lie.
Sold on a lie in a library card.
Yeah, sold librarians. Mischievous little creatures, but I really respect them and I love them so much.
All I want in life is a nice house on chicken legs, located in a good area in the darkest part of the woods, and an interesting career for a Switch. Definitely for a Switch.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No notes. Just perfect.
That's
perfect. I want to be Baba Yaga. That's it. I just want to be a old lady who just comes in and creates chaos and just randomly shows up in the stories. So
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Swoop in, sow chaos, walk away in your chicken legs.
Yep. Well, I mean, I already have chicken legs, but you know. Oh my god, my grandmother used to tell me that I needed to eat more because I had the thinnest of legs, and I was just like, yeah, maybe I want that.
Yeah, you and me both.
Me hiding in my house watching Halloween movies until summer is over. This Southern girl can.
Southern girl can.
Listen, okay.
It's also Halloween now.
Yeah, it is. At the time that we're recording this, it's a week before Halloween, and I don't think I'm gonna get this out until second week of November, probably a little bit later, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's still Halloween. It's Halloween until Christmas, and I'm a girly who's like, yeah, of course I watch Nightmare Before Christmas on Halloween and Christmas. It is both.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
No, I recently have just started enjoying pumpkin lattes. God, they're so good.
I haven't had one this year.
You haven't had one this year?
No, I haven't. I just realized that.
Girl.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So I had my first one from Dunkin' Donuts, and if you're not from Massachusetts, let me tell you, there's a Dunkin' every 500 feet. It's the state religion.
It's your Tim Hortons. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in Maryland a bunch, and there's a lot of Dunkin' Donuts there. Yeah, it's just Tim Hortons. I think it's better than Tim Hortons, honestly. Having tried both.
Isn't that blasphemy for you to say that?
It's fine. I'm an independent wolf girl. I don't pay allegiance to Canada that way.
I don't need no Canadian.
Also, Tim Hortons used to be way better. I will say that to my grave. Tim Hortons maybe 10, 15 years ago would have been better than Dunkin' Donuts now. Now, no, not so much. It's just kind of
that's fair.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and say this, and I know this is blasphemy for me here in the U.S. outside of Massachusetts, but Dunkin' Donuts is significantly better than Starbucks, and I don't care for Starbucks.
I don't care for Starbucks either. Yeah. Yeah,
that comes from somebody who grew up in the Midwest, and Starbucks is all over the place. So
same in Ontario.
But yeah, that was my first pumpkin latte, and then my second one I had was at a small coffee shop in Colorado, and they put actual pumpkin in it, and it was so good. I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm drinking a pumpkin pie right now. This is heaven.
Aw.
So
yeah, that's actually the real answer for what the best coffee shop is. Your local coffee shop. Go find them. Go support them.
Yeah, 100%. Go support your local baristas.
Yeah. When people tell me to do more outdoor activities.
Okay, but real? I would love to go do that. I want to find a little circle to just sit in the forest and just kind of vibe. Let me just bring some of my comics with me and a thermos full of coffee, and
yeah, you just go searching for the day, find all the nice just the right curvature of sticks and branches and things. You bring them all over and make a little fairy circle.
Yeah, and just vibe. And maybe I take pictures because I love doing photography. It's so good.
Oh yeah, cool.
I just put some pics up from my trip from Colorado up onto Instagram, and I had a fun time, and two, it was just absolutely gorgeous being up in the mountains and just kind of taking pictures of the scenery. So it was a lot of fun doing a lot of the hiking as well.
I should go look at those. I don't think I saw those. I mean, I'm not on Instagram, so I guess it makes sense.
That's fair. Did I put any up on Blue Sky? I think I put a handful up on Twitter.
Okay, I can go check that out.
So yeah, there's a handful on Blue Sky, and then a few of the fits that I wore.
Ooh, oh yeah, okay, I'll go see.
So
I want to see your fits.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. I recently had somebody who was just like, Kat, I need more fit pics from you. That would just make my day better. And I'm just sitting here in what I usually wear, which is a hoodie and sweatpants, just being you'd be disappointed 90% of the time. So are you more a beach girly, mountains girly, forest?
I think honestly forest and mountains. Yeah, I don't like sand as much. I have nothing against it, but I've never desired to go to the beach and gone of my own volition or my own idea to go. I've gone to the beach and enjoyed it. I don't ever think to go to the beach as a thing to do. But going for a hike, yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, hikes are amazing. Also the whole I hate sand insert meme of it's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere.
Yep. Yep.
That was the first thing that popped in my head when you said I hate sand. I was like, I hate how much the internet has a hold over me. But yeah, I too am a mountain girly, and I love the forest. I love lakes up in mountains the most. It's just, they're so clean and clear and just beautiful.
Yeah.
And just seeing the forestry and the mountains is also just amazing. And I don't know. It's good. It's peaceful. It's calm. It's serene. I don't have to worry about planes flying over me. And I don't honestly have to worry about a bunch of people being loud and noisy and potentially running over me.
Yes. Mm-hmm. The Academy of Mystic Arts invites you to become a witch. Now, for the first time ever, you can learn the real teachings behind witchcraft. Age-old wisdom which gives you greater health, peace of mind, opens the doors to the richer, fuller life you always wanted for yourself and your loved ones. Each lesson comes to you complete with secret instructions, enabling you to practice ESP, protect your psychic body, develop self-healing, and become a mystic master. Wow, dang. Would you like to read some of the testimonials?
Nah, it's fine. We don't have to read the testimonials. Okay, but like, if the first is like, yeah, okay. Oh, from the privacy of my own home? Okay.
I mean, yeah, learn ancient wisdom of the sages. That otherwise it'll only be available to coven initiates. And I could just sign up here? Wow. Yeah, sign me up.
That sign me up. Let me become a witch. Honestly, do I get my own? Oh, wait, I already have a familiar. Yep. My cat Tosh is my familiar. But secret instructions enabling you to practice ESP.
Yeah,
I don't know how to read people's minds. That feels dangerous. But the self-healing, that sounds useful.
Yeah.
Can I heal my depression?
Well, now actually, I don't think I have an answer for this. Does healing magic heal depression? I don't think I've ever seen that represented in like games or anything.
Yeah. Hey, D&D, what the hell?
Yeah.
Is a campaign supposed to be character growth or just traumatize me more? Because that's how I feel sometimes with my characters.
It's how you process your trauma.
That's so real.
Yeah.
You're so right for that. You're so right. I need to learn how to process my traumas.
Yeah, carefully.
Or just ignore them and push them further down.
No, don't. It's not. Don't want to do that.
No, that was my last character who was just like, I have a lot of trauma that I have to that I just gained from this campaign, and now I gotta process it all. So
I do like the idea of a character who's extremely not okay, but is actively repressing all of it and just shoving it down, and just would progressively get more and more unhinged about it.
Oh, okay. I was say that was literally my character, except she didn't become more and more unhinged. She just kept drinking more and more coffee. The amount of trauma she had was
there's different ways you can go about it. You can go like unhinged feral or depressed the coffee shop.
Yeah, I went the depressed coffee shop route where it was just a wizard. I'm realizing the character was really just me, and at the time I was like, oh yeah, it's just gender bent me, and now it's like it was just me.
The childless dog lady also doesn't give a
Wait, I saved these months before the election stuff. So I saved this before Biden had stepped down and before JD Vance had made the comments of childless cat ladies. So
okay.
Hilarious.
I genuinely I didn't know that we referred to. I haven't heard the cat lady thing from Vance.
Oh my god. Yeah. So this might have been when Vance was announced as VP, and so this is floating around, but Vance made a comment about the votes of childless cat ladies shouldn't matter as much as people with kids. And a lot of
I do remember that. Yeah, what the
And a lot of women have basically been making shirts of I'm a childless cat lady and I vote. It's a rallying cry for women, and I love it.
Yeah,
I really want to get one of the sweaters or shirts that says it.
I like that. I really like that. God.
Funny, I forgot. Genuine reaction here. I saved these months ago, so I looked at these months ago. But it's funny to see that and be like, oh wow, that's funny.
Oh, this is also looks like it's part of that.
Oh yeah, the National Crazy Cat Lady couple and Felis Speramus, childless, powerful, feral, educated, independent. Yeah, definitely.
I aspire to be feral.
I too aspire to be feral. I think I just aspire more to be independent and educated, always looking for answers and not trying to judge based off of what I have kind of known.
Yeah, that is the best way to approach life. Always be curious.
Yeah, I will say there are times where I am a little quick on my judgment, but then I take a step back and I go, wait a minute, let's take a look at this for a second, and then go from there.
That's the best, because you can't remove bias. We're all going to be biased. we're all going to have like our own initial judgments. That's how our brains work. But being able to catch yourself and, you know, still think about things that you're doing it. That's awesome.
Hey, they're lovely beans. I'm recording this intermission the day after the election results here in the US, and I don't know what to say at this moment. I don't know what to do because my spouse is currently working on their PhD and we're not fully sure if they'll be able to finish it remotely. I know there has been resources posted on Reddit to help trans people here in the US flee, but I'm not even sure that is an option for me right now. I'm going to be looking at all my options, but all I can do at this moment is hope that things get tied up in the courts for a bit. I'm scared, but I'm not hopeless. I don't know what the future holds, and I shouldn't let that hold me back. I'm going to do what I can to make sure that this channel is a safe haven and a place for people to come to and relax just a little bit. After all, we're going to be tired from constantly fighting for our freedoms here. We're going to need a place to rest so that we can continue fighting. So, before I continue with the memes, I want you all to know something. You are not alone. You are loved. You have community here. You are valid. And you are amazing. Please live for future generations. Please live for happiness. Live for hope. And most importantly, live for yourself. This is not going to be an easy time, but we will get through it. As your Fox Mom, I love you all, and we will get through this. Baba Yaga is the Wilhelm scream of Slavic mythology in the sense that she will show up everywhere, but completely at random. If there was a Slavic myth bingo card, Baba Yaga makes an appearance would definitely be on there. There's a Polish lullaby called, and excuse me to all my Polish speakers. Wait, can you?
I mean, I don't know the second word. I mean, it's going to be Bashka Ishkirski, maybe? That's probably wrong.
Bashka, I was going to think like Iskirski.
Iskirski. That's probably more accurate.
Yeah, Bashka Iskirski. If I insert Google saying this.
Bajka Iskierki.
Which is about a little spark, but in the middle of the song, Baba Yaga is just suddenly there, and also apparently her hut is made of butter in this one. Huh? For like no reason? She's everywhere, and I love it. Baba Yaga just makes cameos and causes problems on purpose in Slavic folklore and songs, and I love that for her. And almost most of the time, she shows up completely unexplained with wild new obscure lore for seemingly no reason. Why is her house made of butter in this lullaby? Who knows? Why does her house sometimes have stripper heels instead of chicken legs? Don't worry about it. Does she actually have iron teeth and a nose that touches the ceiling? Come around and find out. Baba Yaga's role is make cameos, cause problems, and be confusing, and God, good for her.
Good for her. Yeah.
Good for her, yeah. Now I'm imagining Baba Yaga's house and like 10-inch heels is the funniest thing. I need art of that. Can I get art of that, please? Is there art of that? I gotta find out. Baba Yaga house stripper. This is a Google search.
This is a Google search. Yep.
Sadly, there is not. Oh. If there's an artist out there who is willing to draw that, I based. That'd be so great. Artist prompt: Baba Yaga's house and high heels, stripper heels. Good, like 10 to 12-inch heels, please. Mm-hmm. Gotta be platforms. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, real. I love just being able to like make cameos, cause problems on purpose, and then just get out of there. Just be like, all right, I caused my chaos. I'm done. This is why I live by myself for the most part, is because I know I can cause the chaos and not have to deal with consequences afterwards. And if you come after me, I swear to God, I will put a curse on you.
Yeah, so just, don't even come over. Like, just, stay away. My army is ready. We attack at nightfall. Look at all of them. Look at all their little eyes. They're so cute.
They're so adorable. The endless void stares back at you indeed, and I love it.
I would leave out some treats for the endless void.
Oh yeah, I would as well. Just enough. Maybe see if I can give them a little screechies because they deserve some screechies.
Yeah.
Found my Halloween costume. Okay, but like me and who? Me and who?
Me and who?
I guess it'd be like me and what other two people, because like
yeah.
The question is, am I the unicorn or am I the lady who's riding the unicorn?
That is an excellent question.
That is an excellent question, because she gives like some like bad vibes, and I'm kind of like fully here for that, especially with like the feathery look and just like
But also the unicorn is like owning the show here.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like centerpiece looks majestic. Is okay. Wait, if it looks majestic, never mind. That's not me. I am not majestic.
Well, that's your answer.
No bonks, please. Preemptively already countering.
You're already countering. Whenever you're feeling down, imagine all the nice things Steve Irwin would say about you if you were a lizard sitting on a log and he found you there. Cute. Can we listen? Okay, I need to listen to Steve Irwin.
Well, you haven't. Have you
I've heard, but I haven't like heard Steve Irwin talk about lizards in a really long time.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was be like, Alice, what? Okay, good. I just immediately think of like some of like the TikTok audios that I've done in the past, or just being like when I'm talking to my cat Yasha, and I'm just like describing her, and just like, oh sweetie, look at your head just nuzzled in my hand as I give you head scratches. Are you enjoying the feeling of that? That's absolutely amazing, and I love that for you. Yeah, just enjoy the scratches, and you're doing great. I hope you have nothing going on in that little head of yours, because you are absolutely beautiful and amazing, and I love your fur. So I can just imagine Steve Irwin just being like, crikey, look at this lizard just out here on the tree, basking in the sun, blissfully unaware of that I am here and present and watching it. It truly is the beauty of nature, and it's absolutely amazing that it is here.
How to sweet talk your dragon friends.
All right, new to YouTube channel starting up. Cat talks to... actually, I've been trying to figure out what to do with my ASMR channel. Maybe we dip into the...
I mean,
affirmation.
Yeah,
stuff.
there's definitely a big audience for that.
Mm-hmm. Where do you think we're headed?
I was gonna go get some fries in the pier.
No, I mean, big picture. What is the culminating result of consciousness? Where does this path end?
Yeah, I still feel like it has something to do with those fries in the pier.
I feel like this is like the start of Red versus Blue.
Yeah.
You just keeping it simple.
Why we're here.
You know,
Except reversed, because in Red versus Blue, it's like, why do you think we're here? And it's like, I don't know, like God put us here or something. And it's like a little bit more philosophical.
God, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, no, like, why do you think we're here on this base? And like, oh, this is kind of flipped of just being like, why do you think we're here? Fries. No, I mean, like, philosophically, why do you think we're here?
Yeah, I still think it's fries. Like, look how good those fries look. Come on.
Oh my God,
How do you not, with every fiber of your being right now, just want to go eat those fries? Like, what greater thing is there in life right now in this moment than eating those fries?
Absolutely, and especially I probably not same level, but like I've been recently having poutine, and it's just like, oh, game changer.
Poutine's really good.
It is. I have always wanted to try it whenever I lived back in the Midwest, and now that I'm in a state that's like not too far from Canada, poutine's like more of a common thing here. I will say the poutine that I had last night, not super great in comparison to other poutines that I had. It was still like good, but it was more like cheesy fries.
Yeah, it's very easy to mess up or like not understand the assignment of poutine, which is like it's not cheesy fries. It's cheese curds. That's it. And I think like probably where you live or around where you live, or like depending on the kind of cheese that is produced there, is going to really change the kind of poutine you get. Like even where I live, I don't get good poutine. I don't think so, because the real good poutine is out by Quebec.
Oh, okay.
Like that's like you got to go out to cheese country. Because like different cheeses are kind of have like ranges of where they're developed and like where they're going to be selling the cheese curds, like just the offcuttings.
It makes me wonder if Wisconsin then has good poutine, because like that's cheese land, that's dairy land here in the States.
Possible.
So I mean, like the dairy out here in Massachusetts is actually pretty good, and most places that I go to do cheese curds. The place I went to last night had cheddar, and the gravy was like more of like an au jus rather than like actual gravy.
Yeah, that's not.
It was more brothy.
Yeah, that's not poutine. Like you said, that's cheesy fries.
Yeah, this is cheesy fries. But also, I feel this like sometimes it's just the simple things in life is all you want, is all you need. Anything more is just too much.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do just want to be the gay little dumb fox on the internet who's just vibing and minding my own business.
Sometimes you just want to go down to the pier and get some fries. It's a full moon. Got to do my full moon ritual. The ritual.
Wow.
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 Wow, that's really good. Wow.
That's not the first time I've heard that. There's been comments like, oh my God, Kat, that was such a cute meow. Or like the first time I hit my chat with it, everyone in my chat stopped typing for a second and we're just like, Kat, hello?
Oh, it's awesome.
Like one of my chatters was just like, can we all just talk about how cats meow was actually really good?
Wow, wow,
Uh,
wow.
Oh my god, yeah. Hey, listen, I practice it in the car. On my way to the grocery store that I worked at, I practice working, and I also practice meow in the car because I knew I was gonna have to make that sound at some point, and now it's just become like a tick.
And here you are. I like to
Yeah,
practice.
here I am just meowing my way through life.
Yeah. I like to practice when my cat is like goes to stand in the middle of the house and starts screaming. I like to scream back just to make him feel a little, I don't know, heard, I suppose.
Yeah, felt, seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that to my cats as well. Actually, I will scream back at my cats to talk to them because one of my cats will scream at me. Tiasha, she screams at me whenever she wants my attention. I will scream back at her, and then she'll scream at me, and I'll scream back at her, and she'll scream at me, and I'll put my hand down for her to get screeches, and I'll scream at her again. So it's just like aggressive affection. Cashews look like they'd heckle you if you got lost in a magical forest. You heckle me because I'm allergic to you? Fantastic. Great. I love that for me. Even more reasons for me to hate cashews. Man, you can't eat us, so you die. Ugh, yeah. You want to take a bite? Absolutely not. Get out of here. If you're about to mock me like sounding like a cashew, go for it.
I don't know what to mock.
This cat over here is weak.
How do I mock you for not being able to eat cashews?
Why can't you just handle a single nut?
This weak fox over here can't even forage from cashews.
Are cashews nuts or legumes?
I thought they're nuts. They're nuts. Are they nuts?
They're nuts?
I thought they're definitely nuts. Are they nuts?
They're usually classified as nuts. Yes. Okay.
Because legumes.
Thank Christ.
The legumes are like potatoes, right? They're like
No, beans.
beans.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Right now, the potatoes are tubers. Is that what it is? Or just maybe another word for potatoes, but
Beans, beans, and lentils are all types of legumes.
is it that they're shelled or that they're like the fruit is within some sort of like encasing versus the fruit being outside a casing? No, I guess like that can't be true because like walnuts are in a casing.
I don't know. I don't know the difference. I'm not an agricultural person.
What are legumes?
Legumes versus nuts. Legumes typically have multiple seeds, while nuts typically have one or two.
Oh, okay.
That's the answer.
Okay.
Interesting. Either way, I can't eat nuts.
Oh.
It makes for the best trans lesbian joke I could make.
Yeah? Is that right?
Yeah, it's just like, you want to know how I was a trans lesbian my entire life? I'm allergic to nuts.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I've been allergic to nuts this entire time. And it was like at first it was like a joke of like, this is how I know I'm not gay. But it's now like, well, that's how I know I was a trans lesbian.
Yeah, that's how you know you are gay.
That's how I know I am gay. The joke has changed. It has evolved. As most jokes should. You got updated.
Transitioned.
Oh my god. I hate the fact that I didn't think of that faster. That's the part that makes me most upset. It's not that it was a bad joke. It was great. It's the fact that I didn't say it first.
Yeah. My work here is done. I can leave satisfied. Yeah, we can wrap up.
Blind date. Her. I'm a ghostwriter. Me. Try not to look too scared. When did you die? I love some of the silliest, dumbest jokes sometimes.
Yeah,
of just
me
like
too.
it's so like simplest response that is just like sometimes just out of nowhere is like the best response in my opinion. I love puns like these of just like what is it like there's that vine of the guy who sees the sign says road work ahead and he's like I sure hope so.
Yeah. Drew's pretty good.
There's nothing wrong with a physical relationship. AIDS is not a bad person's disease. She happens to like girls instead of guys. Some people like cats instead of dogs.
Right.
There's a lot of people who are single parents, and they're doing just fine. If it makes you feel better, there's nothing wrong with plastic surgery. She's sick. She's going to kill herself anyway. So why should she die alone? If we decide to be intimate, then we'll be prepared. Everyone wants someone to grow old with. And shouldn't everyone have that chance? Oh, all of these hit so hard.
Yeah.
Like,
all of these are especially for the 80s. Yeah, no, this is a very base show. This is...
Yeah. Oh my god. I need to now know if they had like a trans episode. Like, Hold on.
Yeah.
Google, come here.
Has there been a trans episode, and has Lily Simpson made a video about it yet?
Strange Bedfellows.
Oh.
Strange Bedfellows is what the episode might be called, so I guess I got something to go watch.
And Lily Simpson has a video, the Trans Golden Girls episode. So now you have a video you can go watch too.
I got 2 videos to go watch. All right. Now I gotta go watch that to see. And also, I have seen one of Lily's videos. I watched the Love Boat episode that she had done. And that's another show that was like during the 70s and 80s that had trans representation. And I remember like it's wild how there has been trans representation in like TV shows through the 60s, the 70s, and 80s. And it wasn't really until like the 90s and the early 2000s when there was starting to be like a shift in the narrative about trans people. From being like a kind of like neutral, like, oh yeah, trans people exist kind of conversation to a more negative and a narrative that like trans women are predatory and they're just trying to like, I hate this word when used against us. I use it against myself as a joke, but like are trying to trap people. And it's just, it's gross. But seeing stuff like this from the Golden Girls, like just as a reminder that like a lot of things that we have been told are like bad have had voices for decades now, like speaking out and speaking loud in defense of people who are single parents, who are queer, who are maybe not living a nuclear family Christian lifestyle. And it's always been a-okay to live those kinds of lives, and it should never be a wrong. So yeah, I guess the moral of this one is I need to go watch Golden Girls. Yeah, no, very, very well said. Like it is a very, I mean, queer people have been like ostracized and marginalized for a very long time, but there's like the ferocity and intensity of it now is like, this is recent. This isn't, I mean, in different regards, I think like the hate has always been there in different ways, but it becoming like so mainstream and so like people trying to force it into like different like parts of our, like basically everywhere we look is people trying to include some amount of like queer or transphobia, right? Yeah. Well, that's like kind of like going back to like the 90s and the thousands. Like one of my favorite shows from the early 2000s, Scrubs, has a lot of homophobia and transphobia in it. And maybe it was like an episode of Lily's again, who like she dissected all that. And I was just like, oh, this is bad. And like another one of Lily's episodes that I'll have to double check if she's got both of these, like the Scrubs one and also the one about How I Met Your Mother. But like How I Met Your Mother is like super transphobic. It's a lot of things that like the things that definitely made me uncomfortable when I watched those kind of things on media, but it was hard to process like exactly what was uncomfortable about it, especially because like usually they're presented in a way that, you know, everybody in the room is in on the joke or and you should also be laughing along. The How I Met Your Mother ones are kind of Ooh, this is a good one. Witchcraft isn't just organized spells and ceremonial magic. Magic is talking to your plants and explaining to them why they're being repotted. Magic is wearing your favorite shirt for good luck. Magic is saying thank you to old items before discarding them. Magic is a deep breath and a murmured assurance of, I can do this, before a big day. Magic is keeping a candle lit on your desk because you find it relaxing. Magic is throwing open your windows and playing some comforting music. Magic is the little things, too. Oh, I love that. This is so good. Yeah, appreciate the little things. Always appreciate the little things in life. Like, they really do help make things better, and they do help with just, like, feeling more human, I would say. Like, I know it's silly that I always make coffee in the morning, and I always do it, like, a certain way, but, like, to me, that always is just, like, a nice little ritual that I have that just, like, gets my day started, and I can feel like a person, and, like, interrupting that ritual has just thrown me off. I think having things, like, structured things like that just genuinely are, like, really nice and really helpful. And I realized, very recently, actually, that I kind of had lost a lot of like little, like, I don't know, like patterns or habits or rituals that I had before, and trying to get back to doing them. Even just like that, even just like making a coffee the same way every morning and just going and sitting down and just like taking a second to breathe and enjoy the coffee. Oh yeah, enjoying the coffee, enjoying like the morning sunrise. If you're up early enough to see that, unless you're me, then you're up at like 10 a.m. in the morning and the sun's already there and you're just like yeah, that's me. But instead of like enjoying the sun, like morning, I usually wake up and one of my cats usually comes and sits on my chest. So I spend 30 to 40 minutes laying there in bed, just like giving them scritches and head pats until I am like, okay, wait, I need to actually get up and get the day going because otherwise I'm not going to be, I'm not going to lay here straight all day.
You're first not gonna lay there straight all day.
Yeah, I can't be straight. Ugh, that's gross.
Straight. Yeah. Ugh, imagine
being straight in this economy.
Oh, who can afford it?
I can't. Too much of a mental tax. All right. Well, I do want to say thank you, Alice, for joining me for today and being able to record this and being able to do this. I really do greatly appreciate it.
This is really nice.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I think I've got a lot of like good bits and also some funny bloopers.
Yeah.
So no, I had a lot of fun. Do you want to plug yourself a little bit? Like, where can people find you and all that fun stuff?
Yeah, sure. So I make trans memes and videos and stuff on YouTube, Alice Lunazera, and I stream 2 or 3 days a week on Twitch, also Alice Lunazera, and that's the main things I do.
Again, thank you, and I really appreciate doing this with you. Should definitely do something like this again. I would love to do it.
Anytime.
So, there are definitely more memes for us to react to. If you don't think that is, trust me, I got 52 of these in here in a folder just waiting to be used. So we did not get through even like, what?
Half of them.
No, we got through we almost got to half of them.
Yeah, part 2, anytime.
Sounds good. All right. Have a good one, Alice.
Bye. All I've ever wanted is a modest little house. Sometimes I have trouble reading.
No, it's good. It's good to know that I'm not the only one who does this, and I stumble and I go, okay.
No, I see kitchen there, and that's like, no, that's my brain wants to read that word right there.
Me trying not to. I knew this was coming. I had the joke in my head, and I started reading. I was like, it's right there.
It's good.
All right. Before I head out, I want to thank all my patrons and Twitch subscribers for their continual support. You'll have no idea how much it means to me that you all subscribe to my channel. Your support has been able to help keep me afloat and to be able to continue making content. I can only hope that the videos that I make will continue being of quality that you all enjoy. Now then, that's not why all of you are here. You've made it because you deserve the next little bit, so come close and put your forehead to mine. I know things look bleak at this moment, but they are not over. You still stand. And you still breathe. Don't let them forget that. You are strong, you are brave, and you are amazing. Be sure to take care of yourself and get the rest that you need. We'll get through this, and we will continue to overcome hatred. Head up, sweetie, because you are loved, you are not alone, and you have community. Don't try to have a good day, and I will see you next time.